right if you're working for the weekend. It's Friday, February 14th, 2025, which means it is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to all you people celebrating Valentine's Day. It is, among other things, a day on the crypto markets where we are seeing the VEPS information telling us very clearly what the volatility is likely to do on Bitcoin and Solana and other cryptocurrencies, whether you're trading Litecoin, Ethereum, or meme coins like Bonk or Pepe or whatever you're trading. The volatility at the moment for the daily candles is looking like the tendency will be to the downside. But on the lower time frames, we are seeing, for now anyway, a little bit of a move to the upside on a lot of coins, especially on the 4-hour and the 90-minute. At least we were when I last looked at the charts some minutes ago. For now, they remain to the upside. But keep an eye on the lower time frames for changes in the VEPS information in case there will be any kind of changes that might start pushing it back to the downside. So will it be a Valentine's Day love fest, or will it be a Valentine's Day massacre on the charts? Well, it really kind of depends on how you view it. On the one hand, if you want price to go up, well, hold on a second. Hope you're still with me. If you're looking for price to go up, then you're hoping that the volatility on the daily candle will change, or the correlation will change, so that the tendency will be up for the day. On the other hand, if you're looking for cheaper coins, and you're hoping that the information remains as it is on the daily, and that there'll be a break with the volatility or the correlation or the entropy, frankly, to the downside in the coming candles. And we could very well see that happen in the run up to traditional market open, on the US markets especially. So keep your eye out on that. It really depends on your disposition, right? What are you looking for? Either way, if you're a low time frame trader, it really doesn't matter. What matters is that you are in the right direction on the trades, and that you basically rack up the wins and stack and rack as you trade through your day. See, it doesn't really matter what the direction is, right? When you're trading low time frames, that's really moot. I mean, I say it over and over again. Right, the statistical probability of trying to win swing trades or high time frame trades carries much more risk as you increase the amount of time that you stay in trade, because volatility, right? Because returns distribute and then mean revert. So if there's a significant move to one side or the other, well, it is probably going to be followed by an equally or almost equally significant move to the other side at some point. Or in any case, even if it continues in that direction, it is going to mean revert. So for example, if the price is pumped today very nicely, they could mean revert back to the downside, which would be a very normal thing to happen. They could also mean revert going sideways, meaning they could reach the high and then kind of plateau, and then kind of go sideways until they mean revert to the mean. Or they could actually continue and complete the mean reversion, continuing to the upside. What would happen there is that the means would continue to rise faster than the slope of the asset increasing, right, as it follows the returns, continuing to the upside. How can you learn all this? Well, you can learn all this at Alpha Trading. You just go to alphatradinghq.com/discord. Of course, you can just look at our website, alphatradinghq.com, and you see the link there to the Discord. But if you just want to, and you can read up information on the website, all kinds of stuff there. But if you just want to go into the Discord, which is where the community is, where you get all the information you need, including all the educational information you could want to learn how to trade this stuff for free, you just go to alphatradinghq.com/discord. And when you're in there, go into the request support channel. And in there, there's a button called create ticket. And you just click on that link, that button, whatever, where it says create ticket. And then when you create a ticket, you just say that you want access to the free, or you want your free access to the volatility starter pack of indicators. And what that'll get you is the volatility starter indicators, and make sure that you include your TradingView username. That way we can hook you up with the indicators. And what that gets you, and what's included in the volatility starter pack, is the alpha volatility percentile indicator, together with the alpha trading Pearson correlation indicator. And those are used as a single indicator, basically. It's like a pair, right? And it gets you access to the alpha laser returns indicator, which is a returns oscillator, essentially. It shows you whether or not the returns are increasing or decreasing or diminishing, as they say. And it even has a built-in direction predictor. On top of that, you get free access to, an indicator you can grab from our TradingView profile for free, even without requesting it, which is the Alpha Volatility Quality Indicator, AVQ. And the AVQ shows you highly directional information. It tells you basically when to enter, when to hold, and when to exit. And if you use these indicators correctly, you can trade with them all day, every day, and make a lot of nice gains, because they are built, like all of our indicators for the VEPs, they are built on the returns. They're not built on price, but they're built on the returns. Yes, the Pearson correlation correlates the price of the data, the data set, to the volatility. But it's the volatility that is the main aspect of that, right? So it's the volatility, or the historical volatility specifically, correlated to the past and current data set of the price action that shows you the tendency of the probable move, whether it'll go up or down. And you can learn those tendencies because they're freely available in our volatility and entropy cheat sheet. Because as it turns out, the same tendencies that happen with volatility and correlation also happen with entropy and correlation. And lo and behold, we happen to have an amazing entropy indicator set that shows you the entropy and the correlation. I just saw a huge Rottweiler that a friend of mine walks. She's a dog walker. And once in a while, she walks this enormous Rottweiler. He's massive. Anyway, so yeah, you can learn how to trade volatility, probabilities, and statistics entirely for free. You get our free indicators. You get a pre-populated chart with all those indicators on it. And it's very easy to set it up. Once you make a copy of that chart, you just open the link to the chart, hit the copy button in the top right corner on the trading view screen, save it as your own chart, as your own version of the chart, and then you just have to correlate the Pearson correlation to the relevant AVP. And by default, the chart has 3 sets of AVP and ATPC on it because we built it for people who are, who have a paid account and have a pro account or something like that, or a premium account. But you can remove, any of those pairs. If you just want to have like one pair on there, you can remove 2 of the pairs, and that way it'll work on your lower tier trading view account, which is fine. There's even a way to do it with a free account, but it's a bit of a hack. It's not really a hack, but it's a bit of a runaround. But you can do it, and there's a way to do it, and we provide that information for you for free in our Discord server too. So if you don't have a paid trading view account and you're still just starting out, well, you're in luck. You can still use our free tools with the free account. You might just have to have, I think, either 2 browsers or maybe 2 free accounts. I don't know. I forget, but there's a working workaround that, at least for now, does work. So you get all those indicators for free. Right. I got cut off there for a minute. So again, you get 5 indicators with the package in total, because you really get the AVP, and you get the ATPC, and you get the direction predictor that's built into the ALR as well as the ALR, plus you get the AVQ. So all in all, it's really 5 indicators. You can call them 4 because, again, the AVP and the ATPC work as a pair. So 4 really powerful tools that show you the tendency of the direction of price and show you whether or not returns are increasing or decreasing, and shows you the direction as predicted by the direction predictor model built into the ALR, and you get a very directional indicator with the AVQ, again, that shows you great entries and hold areas and exit areas. So you get all that for free, plus you get all the educational information for all of those indicators. In addition to that, we give you access to all the general chat and main chat channels and all the information that's in the main Discord. It's available to subscribers, basically, including all the educational information to all the other indicators we have. And we have over 40 indicators that we built. They were built in the first couple of years at a staggeringly fast pace by our brain trust of our math genius and our dev coder genius. And they put these things together, and they put these tools together in a way that makes it as easy as possible to really learn how to use them properly and trade with them, because that is the whole point of our tools, right? We don't have tools that are designed to just make you waste time staring at the screen, right? We have tools that are designed to make it clear what the information is telling you is happening right now, and whether you should enter a long or a short or hold your position, whether you're in a trade or out of a trade, right? Like whether you should wait to enter a trade or wait to exit a trade. That information is all in there. So I highly recommend you do that. Again, it's totally for free. No cost, no credit card, no information, nothing like that. It's all, no KYC or anything. It's just come and get your free tools, come and get your free education. On top of that, you'll be able to access the live streams directly in the Discord. Of course, you can also just watch us on our streams on Rumble, right? We live stream from Discord, and it synchronizes or streams out to Rumble at the same time. And on top of that, you can participate, right? You can ask questions, not just in the Rumble chat or whatever, and not just in the text chat in the Discord, but you can actually speak up and ask questions and, raise any questions or share any insights. If you've learned something about how our tools work, and maybe you figured out something else that maybe we haven't figured out, who knows? It's possible, right? Maybe you're very good at looking at information and seeing things that other people did not see, even though they were looking at it for years, right? That's possible. It's certainly not impossible. I can tell you that we, the co-founders of Alpha Trading, we not only test our tools constantly by putting them to use in trades and also in alpha testing and beta testing on the back end, behind the curtains, while our developers and math guy are making the tools. But we also occasionally discover things, right? For example, we discovered the RMLR, or rather, we discovered how to use the RMLR and something else to predict the future direction of the RMLR, which is very powerful. If you think about that, and we have a tool that lets you that lets you know what is the future direction of the reverse mean of log returns. And if you know anything about the way we trade, and you know that all our tools are based on things like the returns, well, knowing the future of the reverse mean of log returns is incredibly powerful stuff. And we also figured out, thanks to our math genius guy and developers, we figured out how to make a really powerful projection model for normal and Laplace distributions. And recently it was upgraded, and it'll be released very soon, to an all-in-one version of that tool that works for both continuous markets and non-continuous markets. And just so happens that today is Valentine's Day again, so that means that we also have right now going on a one-day sale on our indicators and our private tutoring package. So if you want to subscribe, if you've been using our tools already for a little while and you have the hang of it, you understand the concepts from the free tools, and you want to upgrade your subscription, well, you can get them today at pretty staggering savings. It's like 20% off for the 1 month, 25% off for the 6 month, and 30% off for the annual subscription. On top of that, our private tutoring package is also available for 20% off. So what makes the private tutoring package worthwhile is it'll help you ramp up your time in terms of learning how to use our tools to trade. So you'll be able to trade at a much faster rate, if you will. You'll be able to trade quicker, or you'll be able to get to a point where you can trade faster than if you try to learn this stuff all on your own, because you'll literally be handheld through a dozen or so, minimum a dozen, private tutoring sessions, one-on-one, with one of the alpha trading co-founders. It's usually myself or Bilbo, but any of the co-founders really are qualified to do it. But we don't certify other people to teach this stuff, even if we know there's other people in our Discord who are very capable of teaching this stuff. But to make sure that it's done right, we do it ourselves. So we want to give you that time with one of the co-founders to actually learn, because that way we make sure that you get the best possible information, and that your questions are answered as well as they can be, and that you go over examples and do practice trades and get a bunch of kind of homework done over the course of the 12 sessions to make sure you learn. And there's a full course curriculum of what you'll be learning. All of that is available in the private tutoring package. I can say that people who've gone through the whole tutoring system have definitely gained an unfair advantage, so to speak, a qualitative edge to their quantitative trading. And I'm very happy with that. So, because it's been something that people have been asking us for quite some time, we've decided to make that available again. And it's not usually on sale like it is today, but it is today. And so if that's something that's interesting to you, I highly recommend getting that today. Any orders placed today, like if you just go and create a ticket, say I want the private tutoring package, or I want the subscription for 6 months or for a year or for a month or whatever, any orders received today, the prices will be honored. So if for some reason we can't fulfill the order, meaning we can't turn on the indicator packages for you because you ordered late in the day and it's after our guy that usually turns those things on is no longer available for the day, even if we turn those things on tomorrow, you'll still get the subscription or the purchase of the tutoring package at the discounted price. So just make sure you place your order today in order to secure the best possible price. All right, and that is going to do it for now. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Happy trading. And see you in the next one. Cheers.